I remember a mom coming up to me worried that her teenage son wanted to take creatine. And she asked me, David, is creatine steroids? And so that helped me understand a little bit more about the general public's understanding and view of creatine. So today we're going to do a video on creatine. What is it? How does it work? How much should you take? What kind should you take? And when you should take it? Let's dive in. Creatine is a substance in the body that helps our bodies produce ATP. What's ATP? ATP is the energy source that our muscles use to contract. So creatine is a naturally occurring substance that we find in our body, and it's involved in the production of this ATP that our muscles use as an energy source to help them contract. When we take creatine as a supplement, it increases the creatine supplies within our body so that our body can produce a little bit more ATP. So for short duration, high output activities like sprints or weightlifting or powerlifting, or even like chin-ups, if you can only do a couple of chin-ups, when you can no longer contract your muscles, that's because they've run out of ATP or enough ATP to fuel that contraction. Creatine provides a little bit more ATP so that you can lift a little bit more weights, or you can lift those same weights for a few more reps. And so that helps improve strength and performance that way. And of course, if you're lifting a little bit more weight for a few more reps, that's going to create a greater stimulus, and that's how creatine supports muscle growth. Creatine is one of the most studied supplements out there. So we know for a fact that not only is it safe, but it is also incredibly effective. Not just in the gym improving performance, but also for cognitive health. It helps your brain think better and have better thoughts. It even improves depression. Creatine is also one of the cheapest supplements out there. You can get about a 3-month supply for just 30 bucks. That's $10 a month, about 30 cents a day. So for 30 cents a day, you can have one of the safest, most effective supplements for improving your performance, increasing your muscle mass, and helping your brain think better. The recommended dosing for creatine is somewhere around 5 grams a day. Now, understand that a 200-pound male who's at 10% body fat has a lot more space in their musculature to store creatine than a 120-pound female. So 5 grams is kind of the recommended starting point, but they've seen effective dosing well above that. My recommendation is if you're a female, start with 5 grams. If you're a male, start with 10 grams. As long as it's not creating any digestive stress, you're probably okay somewhere in that range. The best type of creatine to take is just creatine monohydrate. It's the one that's the most studied, the most effective, the most safe, and it's also the cheapest. You may find this in a supplement you're already taking. I'm not a big fan of taking combined supplements. I prefer to have my creatine separate than from my pre-workout, because like I may not do a workout on Saturday or Sunday, but I may want to take my creatine to be able to take that separate. So my recommendation is taking 5 to 10 grams of creatine monohydrate, totally separate from all your other supplements. It doesn't really taste like anything, so you can throw it in a pre-workout drink if you want to. You can throw it in a shake, or you can just down the powder and chug it down. Whatever works best for you. My preferred brand of creatine is First Form. It's basic creatine monohydrate. It's well priced. It mixes well, and it's NSF certified, so I know I'm getting exactly what I paid for. So when should you take creatine? Well, essentially, you're just trying to build up creatine stores within your body. So it really doesn't matter too much when you take it. I prefer to take mine before my workout, in my workout drink. But really what's most important is that you take it consistently. So if that works best for you during your workout, after your workout, in a shake, whatever, doesn't matter. Just try to take it consistently. Okay, so to sum it up, should you take creatine? Absolutely. It's one of the safest, most effective, and cheapest supplements out there. There's no such thing as a magic pill, but this is as close as you're going to get. I highly recommend you consider taking creatine today.